Yo, it's Joe, and welcome, guys. So I'm gonna be continuing part what is it, part three, episode five, which it's looking like it's not gonna be that long of a part, but I still wanna come by and give you guys some of this content. If you don't know, this is being live recorded. I got my chat here. If you pass by to say hi, I'll interact. But either way, this will be public for you guys. And if you do enjoy what you see, check out the Patreon where I am uploading, some things periodically that are exclusive to the Patreon, like Campaign 1. Just started doing that. But anyways, yeah. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. I want to give it maybe like a couple of seconds until people come in. People don't. It is what it is. I'll just react how I normally do. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing okay. Your boy's been busy. Still not totally over the hump of this, but yeah. Hey yo, what's good, Ninja Master? Let's get it, bro. um, yeah, but your boy's not completely over the hump with the whole moving thing, so still quite tired. Your boy's been living off of Celsiuses and coffee. Uh, if you're of the Hispanic variety, you may know of Cafe Bustelo. It's basically espresso. Your boy's been living off all that. So, I still got a lot more to go, but hey, we here. Yeah. the the move currently is going okay, but I'm just doing some finishing touches, and just not only just moving, but still reorganizing all the stuff I have. Like I've got boxes and bags and a whole bunch of shit everywhere just in this room. So there's a lot going on, but hey, we'll get there. We'll get there eventually, slow and steady, right? But yeah, it's been a couple of minutes. I don't want to waste too much time here. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna get in there. You know what I mean? Do all the good things, support all that, share it around, and let's do it.
Welcome back, everybody. So, that was on the air, yeah, well done. All right, guys. So, the winner of the Adventure Arsenals we have two of them, the Bravest Koala and
Is this
Grandmaster
part
Block,
four?
BLAQ.
Hey, if it's part four, it's part four. I skipped like the whole ad part, so like, cause basically as soon as I stopped it last time, they were going through ads and shit. So yeah, that's what we're doing here. But anyways, I say anyhow. Uh, let's get in there. Let's get in there. I think I could be mistaken, but yeah, let's do it. Oops, sorry. This headset ain't the best.
Congratulations to both of you guys for the win. Go ahead and Denobo will reach out to you, get your contact info, and we'll get those to you. For those of you who are curious to look at it, this particular Kickstarter you can find on wormwoodgaming.com to look into see the kind of cool thing that this new release is going to entail. So, thank you very much, Wormwood.
I'm excited for the new.
All right, so with some of the flames dying down,
Yeah,
30
the
minutes or so
mid-sesh
of
break.
the chaos descending, the Crown's Guard begin to come back, those that are still living. Many of them wounded and tending to their wounds or helping the survivors that are still within the town. You see some families are starting to unblock their entranceways, and the people who had escaped the city are slowly beginning to filter in. You can hear the sobbing in the distance of families that are coming back to homes that have been destroyed. Um, the smoke still chokes the air, and at this hour now, it's probably pushing close to.
I want to stop it real quick. Am I so out of the loop? Cause I'm thinking about what you said, Wild Elf. I don't know if it's Phelan. Phelan. I'm gonna go with Phelan. Please forgive me. Yo, did I upload the part where they fought and everything, or did I not upload that yet? Cause if I didn't, you're gonna get a double dosage. So you're gonna get this, and you're gonna get the part where I uploaded. I don't know if I uploaded that or not. You guys can let me know. But if I didn't, I'll upload that as soon as we're done with this. That way, you guys will get a double whammy. Uh, it's just obviously that part wasn't live recorded, but or live streamed. But if I did, yeah. maybe I'm just tripping. I don't know, bro. I was just thinking about what you said. Anyways, yeah, guards are wounded. Let's see what happens.
11 o'clock or later. Um, but as the guards come through and begin to take in the essence of what's happening, the armored individual that kind of helped you when you first arrived and gave you the command to aid in this approaches. You see their kind of half-elven face, kind of solemn.
Oh shit! So was it 2 weeks ago? Hasn't been 2 weeks since I've seen something, bro. I don't know anymore. I don't know. I'm going off 2 hours of sleep. We'll figure it out together. No big deal. We'll remedy. That's little stuff. I'm just saying if I do seem out of whack or if the uploads are out of whack, that might be why. Or maybe if you feel like something's missing. Either way, yeah, let's do it.
You see their half-elven
You got it,
face,
Faye.
kind of
You got it.
solemn, intense. Approach and extend a hand. There aren't many who would immediately jump into the fray as you did. I would say that we would have lost many more, and perhaps all of my men had you not been there. So thank you.
I appreciate the support.
Cut off the ears of some of them.
Beat me to it.
Valid
You
point.
said 30 minutes went by. I wanted us to be doing that already.
Yeah, and which we'll say,
Already.
we'll say,
Put out this fire!
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll say during that
These
time.
people have lost everything.
I'm just waiting for you to pause.
You gotta get your your
Unfortunately,
sustenance.
through the three skeletal ones, you only managed to get one full ear.
That's fine.
That's okay, because we got 2 ears off of all the other ones.
You should eat it, man. They should eat the ears.
And we'll say for that, for those who would have been destroyed or damaged, let me go ahead and roll and see how many ears you're able to
I'm
pull
also
off.
going to
those
cut off a
bodies.
chunk of tail and see if it will pass. As we
Hey, man. All you need are ears, and you're good. That's enough to show them that y'all mean business.
Same hat.
So you managed to pull up about 12 ears intact between all the fallen dead
That's
bodies.
great!
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's getting their health
Some you
potion.
killed, some maybe you didn't. You just came across the body elsewhere in the square and just kind of took the ear.
Really
But
remember kicking this guy's ass.
other guards are collecting them as they go, and there were a couple moments where, like, someone was going for an orc or a gnoll that you had killed, and you went to the guard and went, mm-mm. They kind of backed off. But anyway, the soldier head who is speaking with you extends a hand, and they say, "I am Watchmaster Bryce Fielid, assigned here to Allfield, now in my 4th year.
Bryce.
Thank you.
Bryce. Feel it?
I am Watchmaster Bryce Fielid, assigned.
Feel it. What a
assigned
name.
here to
Okay.
Allfield, now in my 4th year. Thank you.
Watchmaster.
Watchmaster?
Watchmaster
Right.
Bryce Fielid.
What were those creatures? Have you encountered them before?
Oh, we've encountered them before, yes, in smaller hunting packs, maybe a half dozen at a time, usually on the outskirts. They don't come to civilization like this. It's generally too dangerous for them and the smaller numbers they travel. The fuck are they after?
Such a grisly scene. They seem to be carrying away bodies on that cart they had.
That was weird.
Did you notice they had some undead gnolls with them?
I did.
There were.
Have you ever seen anything like that?
I've maybe crossed 1 and 2 as part of the road.
Rice. Pilaf? Word? Okay.
In packs. It's not terribly uncommon, but
I like Bryce Feel It more. I'm
What
just
is it? Is
saying.
there something in the
I like both. I like
I don't know
both.
the ins and outs of the creepy bestial lifestyle, but I mean, and you watch as they kind of sit down for a second, leaning against a wall, thinking, kind of scratching the edge of their chin.
Oh shit. I'm tripping. I don't have captions on. I just realized. My bad, guys. I'm sorry about that.
Of a small hunting party of these beasts spotted to the south, so we sent a small troop to slay them not but 2 hours before they struck here. Now, we had sent more than half of our men's strength to go and deal with them, so we were unprepared and, at the time, unguarded for the most part. So we were caught at half strength. It can't be a coincidence. And they must be desperate, and desperate to assault head-on like this. There's plenty of small game in the surrounding wood, and they're known to be provoked to violence.
I'm gonna say, cause did he say must be desperate to assault head on? Um, Judging by how they were whooping your asses, or yeah, your asses, meaning the guards, didn't seem like they were desperate. It seemed like it was just light work, and they were like, yeah, let's mess up this town, no big deal. Because it seems to me that if the squad didn't pull up, it was Dunyan rings like ASAP. But since the squad pulled up, you know, they were able to prevail. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know if I'm misunderstanding what this dude is trying to say, but I tell you what, they were not desperate. That was just some light work shit. They were like, let's take what we want from this town and just keep it moving.
It can't be a coincidence. And they must be desperate to assault head-on like this. There's plenty of small game in the surrounding wood, and they're known to be provoked to violence. But I've only heard of gnolls picking off the outlying folk, those that wander too far from the fields.
Do they eat the bodies?
They eat what flesh they can get a hold of, but we went through a number of the buildings, and they've ransacked 2 of the inns. They completely took the entire butcher's stock. They've just carved the city of whatever meats, fresh or dried, we had.
Word came that they were in the south? Where did word come from?
Word came from some of our Crown's Guard who were running a patrol.
We have seen these things as far south as Trustenwald. Further even.
Has there been something else going on that you can think of that might cut off their food supply?
Not that I can think of. I mean, for the most part, this far south, other than a few run-ins here and there, they aren't... I mean, conflicts of this size don't make it past Blade Garden.
Blade Garden?
It's where most of them...
City.
It's where most of the Empire's military and guard are trained and sent out throughout the rest of the valley.
Blade Garden, huh?
That's a lot of meat that they've acquired from us, and they've lost many, I thought, of their kin in this battle as well.
Too much meat. What are they feeding?
Or what's making them so hungry?
Oh, or that.
Indeed. My concern is that they'll return. We fended them off for now, but
Uh-huh.
they'll come back.
Especially if they're as desperate as you say they are.
I've sent 3 of our scouts to try and find out where they went, track wherever they're taking their spoils. Reports come in that most of the bodies they took were dead, perhaps not all. So we have to do our best to at least recover any survivors, wipe out what remains, and prevent this from ever happening again.
Have you heard local farmers complaining about them stealing livestock? Missing livestock?
I'm gonna look into that, actually. I'm sorry, I'm still gathering my thoughts.
WC! I get up and I run and see if our horse is still there.
Oh, WC.
Okay, so you charge out for the far city, and you do find
WC?
still a fixed.
Wait, I forget. I forget what the WC stands for. I'll figure it out, I guess.
To the cart, currently chewing on what looks like a small bag of oats, where one of the families of villagers who had fled have come back and just begun to feed him.
Thanks, man! Thumbs up to the family, I'll run back to the group.
You're gonna run back to the group or bring WC with?
No, I'm gonna leave it out
Oh,
there.
cool, yeah, okay.
There's a petting zoo going on.
Yeah,
for any
they're
other
petting
town.
him.
Yeah, man. You see what I mean?
As rash as it was said, and,
Toilet
cautious enough
horses.
as strong as they could be, I will request more of a monetary influx up north. For the years you've taken, you'll be paid. Any more that you find, those will be paid as well.
Well, and we're going to need some lodging anyway, so perhaps some trade can be worked out.
Indeed. We could provide some extra muscle, perhaps for some lodging while we stay, and maybe we could aid your men in their efforts to exterminate this foe?
Well, I would normally put you up in the Candle Glow Inn, but they gesture over towards the large building that you had walked through that is now currently
It's
a pile of-
literally glowing like a candle right now.
Yeah.
Literally doing that.
That is ironic now that you pointed out.
I feel really bad for saying that out loud.
Let's just not let Thaddeus
No, I
know.
feel
as
guilty now.
His
I-
life.
I have a question. After listening to this for a while, I started looking around the town. Would you say that with all these burnt buildings everywhere, that if I start picking through the rubble, I would find enough charcoal to reduce the costs I would need for Find Familiar eventually? Because I still need the incense and the herbs, but if I
Hey
get
man,
enough
you miss
charcoal
100% of the
from
shots that you
someone-
don't take.
30 minutes to find
Yeah.
good pieces of charcoal and roll an investigation check.
Yeah.
Word.
Has to be.
No, yeah, done and done. That's good, and I have a good investigation too. So that is
23.
All right, you managed to reduce the cost of your next Find Familiar spell by 3 gold pieces
Yeah, good,
with the amount of
that's
charcoal
good.
you
Alright, alright, alright.
from the
Hopes and dreams.
the hopes and dreams
Scattered
of,
about
of Allfield.
Yeah.
All right, so Bryce looks out to you.
Hey, what's good,
Oh,
Bradford?
I can-
What's going
I
on,
can
my
put up a
boy?
feed and mead
Pleasure to see you. Thank you for stopping by.
Feed and Mead Tavern. It's not the most comfortable place, but it'll do. For us,
Good name.
Or in my accent.
I did not name it, but pass it on to Kroot, the owner.
Kroot?
Tell him that Bryce sent you, and you were being put up by the crown for as long as you are hunting these creatures.
We appreciate that. Hopefully there won't be another call to action while we're here, but you can count on us if there is.
Of course. Well,
Yes, sir.
they reach into a pouch and begin to count out gold for the number of ears that you've collected. So with 12 ears,
360 gold.
after bringing the ears forward, they
360?
Actually, I'll be right back. I may need to acquire a bit more change. And after a brief
Damn,
wait,
okay, what a
and
come up.
paid the full amount.
Hey, yo, Ninja Master, appreciate you. That is true, man. If you hear you guys are enjoying so far, I'm sorry, let me pause it. If you guys are here and you are enjoying, I don't like to talk over the audio that they're doing too much because I don't like to miss too much. Yeah, y'all know the vibes. Do all the good things. You know what I'm talking about. Ninja Master knows what I'm talking about.
Wait, Bryce returns, and you are paid the full amount. So 360 gold at your disposal.
Shall we divvy it up equally?
If you do, that's 60 gold apiece. That's Laura talking.
um,
I'm fine
But-
with that.
Yeah.
Bryce says, we hope to hear back in the morning of our scouts' findings. If you wish to, if you can hunt whatever remains of these creatures, and bring back proof.
I
of the
like how you,
wipeout.
I like how you put the pizza at the end of that. Oh, I'll talk about it after. But I told my people about what we discussed last time.
These creatures, and bring back proof.
They were not
of the
happy
wipeout.
about just learning that people do what you said people do.
They've been wiped out. I'll see what I can have sent southward of Zadash to make it worth your while.
In the meantime, you wouldn't have anything that might help us in our little expedition, would ya? Healing potion might be nice. If you got one hiding away somewhere in a closet, forgotten.
I don't mean to be brusque, but at the moment, I think we have a number of...
Yo, what's up?
and
I don't know if I should call you Mako,
Fair.
Mako Dan, or if I should call you, the whole your Patreon name. But she sure does love gold.
Fair.
I can help them in the morning.
Her vex is showing.
For the moment, you all look about as bad as I feel. Rest up. Come on. Let's see, they would be at...
Ugh, that hashtag is heinous. I know you're saying no, like not to do it, but just seeing the other words put together is just abhorrent to me.
Barn.
Rod.
Meet me outside of the Broad Barn.
The Rod Barn?
The Broad Barn.
Rod.
Barn. Broad Barn.
The broad barn.
They pointed out to you. It's on the western side of the
Broad barn.
There, we'll make sure you get the basic supplies necessary. Hopefully, we'll have.
Oh, okay,
information
okay. At least fine. Thank you for asking. Okay.
if you so choose. We could.
I may put like an ah or like it might be Ollie sometimes, it might be Ali because there's a person that I work with named Ali and there's another person that I used to work with named Ali and I always change it to just please don't take offense. It's gonna happen all the time. It has already happened, but I'm just saying. Yeah, bro. Mayo and peas on pizza. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it at the end. I don't want to take up too much. I could talk about we'll talk about it.
We could conscribe you to be under our intent to destroy these creatures. Think on it. Rest. We'll speak in the morning. And Bryce turns around and kind of limps off with a few of the other Crown's Guard. As you guys eventually find your way to the feed and mead, you are immediately met by Kroot, who is this ornery, salty-looking dwarf of kind of tousled white-gray hair, this single tuft of a beard that kind of dangles down towards the belly button before it hits a ring of gold. He goes, "Oh, so you've been told as the ones who are coming to sleep. Got one of our 2 rooms for you."
One?
He never quite makes eye contact with you. He's like looking at your shoulder, like right above your face.
Yeah.
I think he's got 2 glass eyes.
Come, I'll show you. Turns around and leads you to your space. There are 4 beds kind of jammed in here. It's very kind of like a youth hostel type living situation
Nice.
here, but it's functional.
Are they double, fulls, queens, twins?
They are pretty much as twin bed as you can get.
I'm fine with the floor.
I'm fine with the floor.
I'm great with a bed.
Word. Somebody's got to say it.
Sort the thread out.
Everybody wants to sleep on the floor. I'll take the bed. All right.
Window and by the door.
You shouldn't have.
You can go ask.
I'm gonna drop my things and run downstairs.
Okay. You come downstairs. There's nobody inside. This is not a tavern night for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But
Right. What up here?
Is there a drink? Is there smoke?
Smoke you don't have. A drink? That I can give.
I'll take something interesting.
Interesting, you say. Takes out a bottle, looks like a deep green glass, and kind of uncorks it. Takes a small, looks like a shot glass almost, that has a bulbous bottom. Pours it to the very, very top of this liquid that looks like a deep kind of sea teal green, and slides it forward.
Fast or slow?
Well,
Oh shit, Faye, I just got a notification on my phone. Appreciate you for becoming a patron, yo. YouTheBomb.com. Thank you so much. Damn. I was not expecting that. Thank you. I want to say thank you. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying.
How much?
for that, and for what I heard you did, it's on the house.
Nonsense.
On the house.
You want more? You're paying top shelf price.
You better take that.
For that drink there, I'd run you about 3 silver.
I just put a gold on the tip.
Oh, okay. All right. I see how it is. We get a little bit of gold, and we just popping bottles everywhere. Come on, Molly. Come on, dog. He said it's on the house. Molly said, "Oh, I got money. I'm gonna put this gold on the table."
Run you about.
No problemo, Ninja Master. Do your
Just
thing.
put a gold on the table.
Not
Consider
come
it
on,
a-
complain.
Consider in advance. It's been a rough night for everybody,
Right, of course.
and I'm going to sip this mother.
It has a very, very,
Jingle, jingle.
has a very, very smoky kind of like oak barrel flavor to it at first as it hits your tongue. and then it kind of burns into this very medicinal, herbal, almost anise mixed with burnt charcoal.
That sounds nice. I'm going to
Mmm.
sit and sip this and grin and very silently have a mild nervous breakdown about what just went down.
Herbal. As you all As you all slowly come to rest, exhausted, sore, beaten, trying to fall asleep to the distant muffled sound of shouts and wailing in the streets. And Jester jumping on the bed.
As you
Find
do.
yourself to rest, preparing for what the morning may hold. And that's what we're going to pick up for next week's session.
Oh, there we go.
That was
You're not the only one.
illuminating,
Caleb is
guys.
going, 1 gold. 1 gold.
60 gold. 60 gold. Caleb.
This was a good idea.
This is working out weirdly.
Most
I'm
gold
Have
excited.
an extra 60 gold, yeah?
Yeah.
That
Not often.
for all the work that Bo did.
Jesus.
Kind of sort of almost killed
That was some Jackie Chan shit. You're just in the doorway dodging.
Yeah, boom, 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 boom.
That was
Ba, 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 ba.
Hitching our stars to your wagon.
Meant to join earlier, kept getting distracted by work. Oh, and Morgan Slade made a song about this episode. I don't know who that is, R. Morgan Slade, but I'd definitely be up to reacting to it, especially since this episode is fresher in memory. So it's called Alfield's Kin, huh? We'll do. Thank you for the recommendation. I'm actually, a second, gonna type this right now. Not react to it right now, but put in my notes for later. Thank you for the recommendation. Thank you for joining again.
Again. She shot some sun chip out of her mouth. You're welcome, Internet.
No.
Gift that.
Oh, there it is. I found it.
Wait, I missed it.
Stars to your wagon.
Doorway dodging everything.
We now need to have a Stephen Chow night.
Yeah.
That was some crazy
We
shit.
are hitching our stars to your wagon. She shot some sun chip out of her mouth.
Nice.
You're welcome, Internet.
Nice.
No.
Gift that.
Oh, there it is. I found it.
Nice.
That's my wife, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, D&D Beyond. I'm learning more and more that I've been enjoying it. Thank you for supporting the show. Thank you all for joining us tonight. We'll see you next week. And
Sure.
Is
Is it Thursday yet? Yeah, I knew it. Knew it was coming. Look at that setup. That setup is fire. Yeah, bro, this is such a good setup they have. That table's gorgeous. I mean, I say this every time, but like this shit is just so cool. To the talented fans of Critical Role. So yeah, I'm not gonna go through that right now because, as we all know, the fan art may contain spoilers to things that I may not want to see. So we're not gonna look at that just yet. You know what I mean? But yeah. That was fun, huh? That was fun. It basically wasn't much that happened there. It was really honestly just like the aftermath, like them winding down from the battle. But I really don't think, like I said in the beginning, I don't think that the Knolls were desperate. I don't think is the word. I feel like maybe in a sense they were desperate, maybe for like some supplies, but I don't think that it was really much of an issue for them to really take take out that town at all. And I mean, like I said, they kind of had them on the ropes, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, they still had so many different, so many Knolls left at the end of the day that, you know, it wouldn't have been too much of an issue for them to really, if they wanted to, go a little more ham, you know? Um, but yeah, so oh, and I also wanted to mention, so like I'm watching this show right now called Castlevania. I'm sure you guys have probably seen it on your sub feed. Um, And in that show, there are these people called Forge Masters where they can take corpses of basically anything, and they can bring them back to life in like a necrotic, undead, demon-like form, but nonetheless they're bringing it back, and that thing that they brought back is 100% uh, subservient to them. Um, and I wonder if like the gnolls taking like the dead bodies and stuff because there were undead gnolls. I wonder if like the gnolls taking like the dead bodies and the animals and whatnot, like if there's people in that I guess in the gnolls tribe or whatever that can really do that and bring back the undead, maybe like bring them back as undead gnolls in the same way that these Forge Masters in the Castlevania show that I'm watching can bring back um, it could be humans or whatever in like a more demonic form. I could be wrong, you know me. I just spitball. I like to throw my ideas out there, and you know what I mean. We all talk. You know, I could be wrong, but I'm just throwing out like the similarities I see and where I think things could go. Um, but yeah, all in all, this is great. Always a good time seeing these guys talk and converse and have fun together. Molly having a smoke and a drink and just having a breakdown is a mood. I'm not a smoker and I'm not a drinker, but I know about coming home from a hard day and just being in your thoughts and like just wanting to be like, what the hell, bro? What a day. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. I thought it was great. Had a whole lot of fun as always. And I'm really glad I started doing like this whole live stream thing where I'm like doing my reactions live, where a couple of you can come in if you want to, and we can all just kind of just sit and chat and watch it together. Because you guys kind of help with like little questions I have on the spot, you know. So it kind of helps me keep it to memory, like to retain it, if that makes sense. Um, and you know, you guys are just an awesome bunch, a great community here. So, um, but uh, yeah, had a lot of fun. We're gonna talk about mayo and peas on pizza, okay? So hold on a second. So did you know, right, that mayo and peas on pizza isn't the craziest shit I've ever heard? Because upon doing my little inspection of this, because when I brought it up to my friends, they could not believe it. They could not believe it. They were like, mayo and peas on pizza, and they were asking me questions about the shit as if I know. They were like, oh, so what, it's like the mayo used as like a base? And I'm like, I don't think that that's too healthy. I don't know how that would work out, right? And you know, we started like going down this rabbit hole of like looking up different things. It is heresy. Okay. So you know what's the worst thing I heard? People put like chocolate, like chocolate, like it could be anywhere from like chocolate candy, like some Hershey's and some M&Ms on cheese and marinara sauce based pizza, and they put chocolate on the. Apparently, all of this is a Portuguese thing. Okay, so no hate to the Portuguese, but why though? Why did you make this a thing? Because see, me personally, I like to say don't knock it till you try it. Um, but yeah, I'm knocking it. I'm knocking it, bro. I don't know. Like it's funny because like you know, so if you guys weren't here, me and Ninja Master, you know, we were talking about the whole thing right last week, and I brought up like you know, what are your thoughts on like pineapple and ham on pizza? Because normally people have pineapple and ham combination, and I said like, oh, I'm not 100% opposed to it. Yeah, yeah, look it up. Look it up or don't, you know what I mean? Or don't, but look it up. So What was I saying? So yeah, I'm not opposed to like pineapple on pizza, but it's not something I'm gonna go out of my way to be like, I'm in the mood for pineapple and ham on pizza today. But I can understand the sweet and savoriness of that because the pineapple helps to sweeten up like basically like the taste of the sauce and with the cheese. Like I can understand it, and with the ham and everything, I can get behind it, okay? It's not the best thing in the world to me personally. It's not my favorite thing. I would never, like I said, I want pineapple in it. No, I would never do that, but I get it. Chocolate and M&Ms and like shit like that on pizza. Mayo and peas on pizza. Can't do it, can't do it. I don't know if that's the craziest thing y'all have heard as far as like, the pizza toppings and condiments and whatnot that are just fused together to make this masterpiece of a pizza. But that's the most wild shit I've ever heard. So, uh, yeah, I was like 100% fine with not delving any deeper into it, and because my friends were just like, no, there's no fucking way. We were looking at this shit in awe for like 10 minutes, looking this shit up. So, yeah, man, it's it's crazy out there. It's crazy out there. But I mean, hey, I mean, there are different cultures that partake in different, you know, traditional foods, meals, or whatever the case may be. So that I don't like. So whatever. I don't want to be offensive or be closed-minded, but I will say personally, subjectively, it's gonna be a fat no for me. It's gonna be an obese no. Like I'm talking about gravitational pull to that no that I'm telling you about. Um, Worst I've ever seen broccoli. The fuck is Haribos or Haribos? Masterpiece is a stretch in my opinion. eh, you know, Life is subjective. You know what I'm saying? You don't. Let's not get into the semantics. You know what I mean? But yeah, what is? You know what? I hold on. I'm looking this shit up. The fuck is Haribos? Let's see. Let's see. You mean like the gummy bears? Yeah, the gummy. No shot, bro. No shot. Hey, yo. Man, world gets crazier and crazier every day, man. Submarine just imploded. You know what I mean? And now we just have all of these crazy toppings that I'm learning about with pizza. You never know what you're gonna get on any given day, really. You never know what you're gonna learn and wish you didn't. You know what I mean? Crazy world out there. Now, I've seen like sweeter pizzas, like pies. Like people make pizzas, but they're more of like, with sweets. The whole thing is the sweets. I understand that. But just gummy bears though? You know that stomach ache you gonna Bro, imagine gummy bears and cheese. Don't let you be lactose intolerant. You gonna be in for a wild ride, bro. You gonna you gonna be like this, fighting for your life, sweating and everything. It's gonna be crazy. um, uh, yeah. That's what I mean. Like dessert pizza. Yeah. Dessert pizzas I could get behind, right? Because it makes sense. The whole thing is sweet. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But all that other stuff, I don't know. I don't know. They're walking on thin ice. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. Um. Anyways, how long have I been going for, bro? It's been like coming on 40 minutes now. Um, I might be getting going soon, cause I might be getting going. English is hard sometimes. Um, I might get going, cause like I said, your boy's going off for like 2 hours of sleep, running on fumes, um, just running off a straight, just I don't know what, desperation, depression, and yeah, loopiness. I will hunt for a worse one. Why would you willingly? You do you, my boy. You do you. Cause me personally, nah, I'm good. I'm okay. I'm a, I'm gonna leave that to you. I'm gonna leave that to sort of like a brave quest to you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but anyways, guys, like I said, I am gonna start to get out of here. Um, I do want to ask again, if you did make it this far, leave a like. Feel free to, leave a comment on the video, whatever the case may be. Share this around if you think people might like it. And then also, yeah, if you did really enjoy this and you want to see my campaign one stuff and other stuff, other exclusive stuff, if you have the means, if you'd like, it's up to you. Become a patron. Links in the description. All that good stuff. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here and try to just repress this whole pizza shit that I've learned about today. Gummy bears. Like, so yeah, I'm gonna try to just repress this. I'm gonna just chalk this down to a traumatic moment in my life, and just try to just try to keep it pushing. I'm gonna hit it with a fat it is what it is and keep it moving. Who needs therapy when you got it is what it is? Go that, bro. Maybe you'll wake up in a parallel universe where mayo and peas never happens on pizza. I like the way you think, Brad. You're a good guy, bro. Positive vibes, man. I appreciate that. I need that type of energy. You know what I mean? Thank you, thank you. But yeah, guys, like I said, thank you all so much for tuning in. It's always a blast. I really, like I said, I enjoy this whole interactivity thing. I get to be a little bit more personal with you. You get to see my personality shine through a little bit more, and we can actually interact and have a good time. So, all that being said, have a good morning, afternoon, or night, everybody. Stay safe. Again, thank you all so much for your support. No matter how you support, what level of support you put through, even just watching, whatever the case may be, passing through, I appreciate it. And yeah, I'm gonna